Welcome back to Essays Made Easy. The most important talent one need to write a good essay is not the ability to write well. You may find it a bit strange when I put it like this. Believe me, of all my students, the people who get steady mark or very good marks in essay are not the ones who are naturally talented in writing. Some of you may be having experience in school and college, writing, participating in essay competitions and winning prizes. Those people, it's well and good. But I'm talking about people without this background who score well in essay. How is it possible? The answer is reading. At least I could quote you the example of two or three of my students who got more marks than the All India number one in essay paper. And the reason is their reading habit. When I say reading, it's of two types. Like people who prepare for civil service naturally has to read a lot related to the different things in the syllabus. So you will be reading a lot of textbooks, you will be reading newspapers and magazines, and you will be browsing through government websites and other portals and all. Apart from this, there are people who have reading as a hobby. So, the people who have reading as a hobby, especially people who read fiction, I would say, people who read stories and novels, they actually have a clear advantage when it comes to essay paper. Because when we go through the previous year questions, you could see that how this habit of reading can help. So, the most advantages are the ones who read a lot of fiction as well. But no need to worry about people who are not into fiction. Generally, if you read about things, that is always going to be handy. Now, let me tell you, if you read fiction, there will be a lot of stories which you can relate to the given topic. So, that is going to be a good addition. But every time it need not be a story. It could be real life examples as well. Especially websites like Better India gives success stories of civil servants and people who work in grassroots level, and those stories, inspiring real stories, can be put into your essay. And people who read newspapers also can get access to these kind of stories. Another thing apart from the pure fiction, I would say, is the biopics. There are a lot of, I'm talking about biopics, that is the movie depiction of real people's life. Biographies and autobiographies when it comes to books is another good source of, material you can take for the essay. Many a time you come across a lot of struggles, and when there is a topic where you can directly put that struggle and that success story, it also can make a very good addition to your essay paper. And generally, information is very important. So apart from mere textbooks, whatever you read, you can actually put into essay paper. So particularly the Hindu Sunday supplement, that gives a lot of articles on different topics. So if you are just into this newspapers and magazine kind of a person, make a note of this interesting stories and articles and things from the Hindu itself. Now, let me re-emphasize this importance of reading, because when you read, what exactly do you get? You get first information. Of course, information is needed for all your GS papers and of course for your essay paper as well. Second thing is ideas. For your essay paper, apart from mere information, you may need ideas. And this ideas and information, of course, it will be needed for your last stage of exam, that is the interview as well. So when you read newspapers like Hindu or many other books, the non-fiction type of books as well, you come across with a variety of ideas. So you'll be able to view a particular issue or an incident from multiple point of view. That broadens your thoughts. And this, as I mentioned, the 360-degree analysis, this part is very important. That you approach a topic or a incident from multiple viewpoints. Then, of course, the language. That's why people generally recommend that you read newspapers like Hindu. Because if you compare the English language used in all the Indian dailies, I think the Hindu stands apart because of the class. So, you will come across new phrases, a bit more formal and presentable kind of language, etc. once you get access to the Hindu. When you read magazines like Yojana or Kurukshetra, again you will come across articles which are written in a very business-like language. And of course, when you read other kind of fiction, you will come across new ways of expressing yourself. So, information, ideas and language, your vocabulary. For all these three things, reading is essential. If you are a person watching this and you are still in school, there is ample time to cultivate this habit of reading. And I certainly suggest that you read novels and short stories as well. In my own channel, there is another playlist called 25 for 250, where I actually talked about 25 fiction writers whom you can read in order to cultivate all these talent. If you are still in college also, start picking up this habit of reading. But if you are an aspirant already and within a year if you are going to take up the exam and if you are not much into this fiction reading, I don't recommend that too much because you are short of time. And if you are an aspirant who wrote prelim recently and waiting for the result, obviously there is no time to pick up the habit. For those people, this reading of Hindu and Yojana and Kurukshetra can be a good starter. And whenever you come across any new phrases or a new idea or any example, real life example, note it down. And as I already told you, this Better India website gives you a lot of real life stories. You can jot it down as well. And not only the books we are talking, a movie or a song, a lyrics of a song, that things also can be added for your essay, provided that it gel with the given topic. So, the preparation for the essay should be a very jovial one. In fact, it starts a long time ago. As you grow up, if you are picking up this reading habit, it's going to be much more easy. For people who start late, don't worry. Start reading from today. So, this is how you prepare for your essay paper. And in the next episode, I'll be talking about the actual, the way how you approach this paper. Thank you for watching.